Hello there, welcome back to the Golf Club. We are going to talk about reading the green today. I'm going to take you through just how you go about reading these grids that appear on the green before your putt. So here is our first example. Perfectly flat green. You can see this grid is perfectly flat as well. There's no movement on it. So when we take a putt, you can see it's going to go perfectly straight and drop in the hole. Now what we're going to do is add a very slight break from right to left. And you can see already on the grid, we have these white markers sliding from right to left, same direction as the break that we put in the green. And the speed of these white markers is important. It's going to indicate the severity of the break. So the faster those go, the bigger the break. And you can see there's no markers going towards the hole, which means this is perfectly flat from the ball to the hole. And the only movement we're going to have is right to left. And you can see that putt's coming around slightly and then into the hole. Okay, so let's increase that severity of the slope that I mentioned before. You can see these white markers already moving quite a bit faster than they were before. We're going to have to aim a little bit more to the right on this next putt, but we can use the same power of the putt because the ball is still level with the hole as far as height goes. So let's have a go here. Aiming a little bit more to the right. I'm going to keep this at around 40%, same as the other putts. And you can see the putting power was pretty good there. The line was a little bit off, but let's exaggerate this even more. You can see the first signs here of the amber lines coming into our grid. And these start coming into play when the slope of the green is really quite steep. So again, the hole's neither uphill or downhill. We're level that way. We have quite a steep slope right to left here. You can see we used a similar power, but there's quite a bit more break on that putt. So now what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at the slope from ball to hole. Now, this is pretty much flat. You can see those white markers moving towards our golfer slightly. And this means the hole is above the ball. So we are putting uphill, in other words. So we have a slight incline here leading up to the hole. We're going to need a little bit more power to get it there. So as you can see, we fall short when we hit it at 40%. Now, for this one, you can see these white markers are coming at us a little faster, a little bit more incline. A little steeper of a putt. And as we swing around here, you can see the markers flowing downhill from the hole to the ball. And from this view, you can see there's quite a steep incline that we have to make it up here for our putt. And to demonstrate, let's hit this putt again around 40%. And you can see that putt falls even shorter than the previous one. Okay, let's go the opposite way here. You can see this time, amber lines means a steep slope. And we can see those white markers moving towards the hole, indicating we have a hole that is quite below where our ball is sitting. That's quite a steep slope. So this time we're not going to hit 40%. We'll show you. You only need 20, maybe 20 some percent. And just let the slope take the ball down to the hole. There we go. Now, let's make this really extreme. We have the same slope downhill to the hole as we had before, but I have cranked the break from left to right to something pretty extreme here. Our lines are turning red, which indicates extreme slope. And you can see those white markers just flying from left to right. But we wanted to make this really exaggerated just to show you how to approach some of these extreme putts you might come up against. So again, this is slightly downhill and with the added challenge of a crazy extreme break left to right. So we're going to aim way up here, give it a good crack and see our ball miss the hole and roll down to the bottom of the green. So there you go, folks. That's a little overview of our grid system we're using to help you with your putting on the golf club. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you next time.